So you've taken all these pictures, you've imported them into Lightroom, you've edited a lot of them, you've delivered them to the client, and now you've got all these files on your computer that are just slowing it down and bogging it up. Maybe you've even lost some raw files in the process. Today I'm going to teach you how I organize over 100,000 raw files and keep my sanity at the same time. Before we get started, I really need to reiterate that this is for Lightroom Classic CC. This is not for Lightroom CC. So if you're using Lightroom CC, I would highly recommend, if you're doing client work, to be able to move over to Lightroom Classic CC. It just has a lot more file organization. It's not so cloud-based and really allows you to have more flexibility in your file storage. So the first thing we need to know is how we organize files on import. This is greatly important because you need to know where the files are located on your computer to begin with. I'm going to show you my process on how I import my photos, and then we'll go through and start to dig a little bit deeper into how to organize those inside your file system. So just a minute ago, we did a small little photo session just down here in the basement with my friend Levi, and we're going to go ahead and import those files into Lightroom, and I'll show you how I organize those right from import. So you can see the files pop up immediately. I don't need these video files from my last YouTube video, so I'll deselect those. And over here on the right-hand side, you can see where the files are actually going to go. So right now it says it's going to go on my hard drive, into my home folder, and then into my pictures folder under 2019. I personally change the way the date format is inside Lightroom. By default, I change it to month and then day. It just makes it a lot easier for me. Since all of my photo shoots are organized on my calendar, I can quickly go back and see when the date of the photo session was and find someone's files really quick and easy. So I'll pop right into here. I know where they're going to be headed. I'll click import. So they'll go ahead and start to populate in here. And there we go. So you can see they're inside of the previous import on this catalog part of the left-hand side of the module here. If we want to go to the actual dated folder, which was today, we can click on those, and you can see there's really no change of the view that you get because there's not any additional files that are included in that folder. If we had multiple photo sessions we were doing today, you would see more images populate within that folder, but that's where they are located. We can show you this by opening Finder and going to the same folder path. So we're inside of that Logan Detty folder. We can go to Pictures, 2019, 226, and there are all of the raw files right there. Now I choose to let Lightroom organize the files for me. I don't actually jump into Finder and organize anything myself. So most of the time, this is where people are running into confusion. They've imported the photos into their personal hard drive on their computer, and now they need a way to move those files from the computer off onto like an external hard drive or another place where they can keep them safe. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to take this external drive and we're going to move the files using Lightroom from the internal drive of the computer over onto this external drive, very simply. So now that the drive is plugged into the computer, we need to add this external drive into Lightroom. And I have a really quick and easy way to be able to add this in here, so that way we can use it to put those photos onto that drive. Let me show you. The best way I found to do this is to make a screenshot, and on Mac you can do Command-Shift-4 and it'll bring up a crosshair for you to just take a screenshot. This doesn't necessarily matter, it's just an image that we need to import into Lightroom so that way it knows where the location is. So what we're going to do with this screenshot is take it and put it right on top of our external drive that we have here. Now that we've got this file on here, all we're going to do is take this and drop it right onto the Lightroom icon in the dock. So what this will do is open the import module, just like we saw earlier when we plugged in a SD card from the camera, but this time it's going to do an add. And what this does is it creates a new location inside of Lightroom. So you can see that we're adding a photo from the working drive and we're adding it to the catalog, and we're not changing the location at all. You can see here on the right hand side that the location is not even selected because it's going to add a new location. So we'll click import on that picture. And you'll see over here on the left-hand side, our working drive has now come up. So we have our folder right here and the drive right above it. So since we've imported this photo from the root of the drive, we need to start to create some folder structures inside of that drive so that when we start moving some files, we know exactly where they're located. We can do that really simply inside Lightroom by just right-clicking on that folder that we imported and say create folder inside working, or whatever folder name is that you imported. And we're just gonna call this 2019. I like to do it by year. You guys can structure this however you'd like. And we're just gonna say create. This will put a folder underneath of here with the exact same name as the one that is on our computer. Now let's say this is a session that we just got finished editing. Whether it is or whether it isn't doesn't necessarily matter. We are just trying to move these files from the internal drive in the computer off to an external drive. That way we can free up some storage space. So with using this method, this is why it makes it so easy. All we have to do is drag the folder that is on our Macintosh HD or on our internal drive and drop it right inside of that 2019 folder that we imported from the external drive. When we do that, you can see that Lightroom will start moving the files, and now they have been offloaded onto the external drive. Frees up a ton of space on your computer, allows you to still access the files, re-edit them, or change the location anytime you'd like. The last thing we need to do to be able to clean all of this up is just click on the picture that we initially imported and just delete this from the library, because I don't think you need a screenshot hanging around. But now we've created a location for you to be able to put all the photos onto an external drive and free up a ton of storage space inside your computer. To show you this on a little bit of a bigger scale, here is my working drive that I currently use and back up everything to. You can see that there are about 13,000 files inside here. Using the exact same method that I've shown you just a minute ago, you can organize all of those files on as big of a drive as you would like. Makes it really simple to be able to access them, re-edit them, do anything you'd like to the pictures. And let's say we move something to the wrong location. Very simply, we can jump into that 2019 folder that we made on our first drive, and we can move it right down onto a different drive. We don't have to jump inside Finder, move a whole bunch of files around, have Lightroom be all confused in the process. It's just a really quick and easy way for you to be able to manage your files, get them off your computer, free up some storage space, and speed things up at the same time. If you guys like something like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this a thumbs up, share it to someone who might be struggling with the same thing you are. And this guy that I photographed, this is Levi. Go follow him on YouTube also. He's a great person, he makes some great content, and he's planting a bunch of trees right now. No, for real though, if you guys like something like this, please reach out to me on social media. I'd love to hear how I can help you. Go make today with your alarm clock. See ya.